Hello, class. Welcome to the class on building construction organization and management. So far, we have studied scheduling methods, such as the activity on arrow, AOA, network diagram, which effectively illustrates the logical relationships between activities. We've also studied Gantt charts, which visually display the start and finish times of activities. Let's look at an example. The construction of two identical foundations can be divided into earth excavation, blinding layer, and brick masonry foundation. The time durations are 4 days, 2 days, and 6 days respectively. Now, we will organize them using flow line construction method to create a schedule. This is the Gantt chart. This is the AOA network diagram. As you can see, the Gantt chart makes the timing intuitive, and the network diagram clarifies the activity logic. So, can we combine them to clearly illustrate the logical relationships among activities, and also clearly shows the time elements of each activity? The answer is yes. That is exactly what we will study today, the time-scaled activity on arrow, TSOA, network diagram. This type of network diagram uses a time axis as the measurement scale and is drawn proportionally according to activity duration. We call it short as time-scaled network schedule. It clearly shows the logical relationships among activities and facilitates implementation, control, optimization, and adjustment of the schedules. After preparing resource requirement plans and cost reduction strategies based on the network schedule, it serves to integrate multiple project management objectives such as schedule, cost, and resource control. It is widely used in large-scale construction projects. For example, the time-scaled network schedule of a city's third ring road construction project, and the time-scaled network schedule for the Xinxiang Staff Center used as a case study in this course. The time-scaled network diagram has the following characteristics. First, it clearly displays the schedule's timeline. Second, it directly shows the activity start and finish time, float time, and the critical path. Third, resources such as materials, equipment, and labor per time period can be determined by summing overlapping tasks. Fourth, the arrow length is constrained by the time axis. Thus, the drawing process can be more complex. Next, let's talk about how to draw a time-scaled network diagram. The requirements are: first, time duration must be represented using a horizontal axis. Time units can be days, weeks, 10-day periods, months, or quarters. Second, real activities are drawn with solid arrows. Dummy activities are shown with dotted arrows. Arrows should be horizontal lines, or composed of horizontal and vertical segments, instead of slanted arrows. Third, the horizontal position of all elements along the time axis must correspond to their time parameters. Node centers must be aligned to their respective time positions. Dummy activities are shown with vertical dotted arrows. When float time exists, it is represented using a horizontal wave line. Fourth, the diagram is preferably drawn based on earliest start time. Fifth, in the time-scaled schedule, scale lines are drawn as thin lines. To keep the diagram clear, these lines can be omitted or minimized. There are two drawing methods of time-scaled network diagram: direct drawing method and indirect drawing method. This class will focus on the direct drawing method, which involves drawing the diagram directly without calculation. It is suitable for small networks or manual plotting of segmented networks. The method involves the following steps. First, list all activity names and time duration in the order of execution. Second, starting from the start node, position the tail and head nodes of each activity from left to right, and then draw the arrows until the end node is completed. Third, place the arrow tail node on the earliest start time, and place the arrow head node on the latest finish time. If the arrow is too short to reach, use wave line to supplement. Let's look at an example. Position the start node first, and then the other nodes from left to right. Determine the rest of the nodes sequentially until the end node is completed. Then label all activity names. Identify dummy activities with logical relationships and represent them using wave lines and dotted arrows. Today, we learned the definition, characteristics, drawing requirements, and direct drawing method of the time-scaled network diagram. It looks similar to previous network diagrams, but still has its difficulties. So we need to understand the meaning of wave lines. What appears simple may be truly complex. Achieving success takes hard work. Please make sure to review after class and understand the knowledge thoroughly. That's all for today's class. See you next time.